chief. Right? Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us here at this news conference at Lincoln Fire and Rescue Station 8. As we come together to celebrate this major investment in the safety of our community and in our team members at LFR, I first would just like to acknowledge the devastating tragedy in DC. American Eagle Flight 5342 took off from one of our fellow Midwestern cities, Wichita, Kansas, and our thoughts are with the passengers, the crew, the families, the first responders, and everyone who's been directly impacted and affected by that tragedy. And we offer our deepest sympathies to the community of Wichita and others who had passengers and loved ones on that plane. In the freezing waters of the Potomac, first responders worked throughout the night on rescue and what are now recovery efforts, and their bravery and dedication is just an incredibly powerful testament to the selfless service that defines public safety professionals, many of whom are here with us today. As we recognize the courage of first responders across the country, we also want to acknowledge the incredible effort being conducted by firefighters, paramedics, and emergency personnel who've been working tirelessly in Los Angeles to battle the wildfires that have raged there. The commitment and the courage demonstrated by these first responders really reinforces the reason for our being here today. It reinforces the importance of investing in public safety and ensuring that those who protect us have the resources they need to do their jobs effectively. And that's what we're going to be talking about today as we celebrate this latest step in strengthening and developing and continuing to invest in public safety in Lincoln. Now, with me this morning are Lincoln City Councilmember Justin Carlson, Lincoln Fire and Rescue Chief David Engler, Lincoln Fire and Rescue Captain and President of the International Association of Firefighters Local 644, Adam Shrunk. Sorry to the member of the media to whom this microphone belongs. I will do my best to not knock it down again. I'll just put it there. And Architecture Principal Ray Holliday and Country Club Neighborhood Association Board President Mary Monahan. I also want to acknowledge that we have other members of the City Council with us today. Councilmember Benny Schob, Tom Beckius, and Sandra Washington are all here. Please, if you could just wave. Thank you for your support. Because public safety is our top priority, the top priority of our community, of the council, and my administration. And as Lincoln grows, my administration and the City of Lincoln continue to prioritize public safety investments that keep you and your families and our first responders safe. And today I am thrilled to announce the official completion of the new Lincoln Fire and Rescue Station number 8. This new station represents our commitment to ensuring that our team at LFR has the facilities, the tools, and the resources that they need to perform their life-saving work for our Lincoln families. And designed to support the evolving needs of our first responders and residents, this new station improves response times, supports the health and well-being of our LFR team members, and advances our goal to make Lincoln the safest and healthiest capital city in America. And I'm so grateful to the incredible team of people who are integral to this project's success. Thank you to the Lincoln City Council once again for your support. Thank you to Chief Engler, to our leadership team at LFR, to our firefighters and paramedics, to the design and construction professionals, and to our neighbors, to the community members who weighed in and ensured that this would meet their needs. Your support, your thoughtful contributions, and your dedicated efforts made this station possible. Thank you to everyone. And with that, I would like to invite first up to the podium Chief Dave Engler to share more about the benefits and details of Station 8, the benefits that support both our team at LFR and our community members. Chief?
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you all for being here as we celebrate the official completion of our new Station 8. Today is a proud day for Lincoln Fire and Rescue and the City of Lincoln. I want to take a moment to thank everyone who made Fire Station 8 possible, especially Mayor Gaylor Baird, who set the wheels in motion, the Lincoln City Council, the area neighborhood associations, LFR's User Design Committee led by Battalion Chief Eric Jones, Project Control, BRW, Shimmer, Boyd Jones, and I would also like to recognize our Parks Department for all their work, since we share a space with them as well. And of course, all of you, the family, friends, and neighbors who are members of our community. Station 8 is truly a reflection of our collective investment in safety and the safety and well-being of Lincoln. A fire station is more than just bricks and mortar. Fire stations are part of our neighborhoods and are a testament to the city's commitment to safety and service. To our firefighters, we designed this station to support the critical work you do every single day. Here are some of Station 8's new features that will better support the health and safety of our LFR team and bolster our community's rapid public safety response. The entire station is designed to allow for firefighters to quickly get to the apparatus when a call comes in, which will reduce response times to emergencies. To continue our rapid response to calls for service today and anticipate the future growth of our city, Station 8 also includes an additional apparatus bay to house specialized equipment. Another new feature is drive-through bays so that traffic doesn't get disrupted when the apparatus returns to the station, like people were used to for many years. And Station 8 is designed with LED lighting that automatically adjusts throughout the day and night to help ensure energy efficiency and keep costs down. It also has a generator for backup power so emergency services are not affected during storms and other power outages. These enhancements and efficiencies are particularly important given that historically Station 8 has been one of the busiest in our city. In terms of benefits to our first responders, our new Station 8 features individual sleeping rooms that support a modern workforce, help prevent sleep deprivation, and allow our crews to only hear when their unit is dispatched. Station 8 was also designed to reduce firefighter exposure to carcinogens by separating the heating and ventilation systems in the living areas from contaminated areas, providing separate storage areas to isolate fire gear, and including decontamination zones that remove contaminants from firefighters and their equipment prior to entering the living quarters. These design features are fundamentally important given that cancer is the #1 killer of firefighters. And finally, the new station is also equipped with low maintenance flooring and floor finishes that reduce slip and fall injuries to our personnel. As you can see, this is an impressive fire station on many levels. Station 8 will keep our firefighters safe and healthy, and our community safe and healthy far into the future. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Chief. It's an incredible milestone to be here with you today. Station 8 has been part of the landscape of this area since 1958, and here to provide a perspective about what this brand new station brings to the neighborhood is Country Club Neighborhood Association Board President Mary Monahan. Mary?
Thank you, Mayor. We are very thankful to have our fire station back. Mr. Rogers famously told children to look for the helpers, and Fire Station 8 is filled with helpers. When I told my parents that I was speaking today, my mom said that when my dad was choking and she called 911 and she started to hear the sirens, it was the best sound she had ever heard, because she knew that help was on the way. For our children, Fire Station 8 is a safe place for kids to shelter. For everyone, we can be assured that our firefighters, our helpers, are keeping watch on our homes and our city from Station 8. Thanks to the people of Lincoln for rebuilding Station 8, and thanks to the firefighters and Lincoln Fire and Rescue, administrators for being here and for providing a safe place for our neighborhood to depend on. We need them, and this neighborhood wouldn't be the home it is without Fire Station 8. Mayor.
Thank you so much, Mary, and thank you to the Neighborhood Association for your support, and to the other neighborhood associations who've been integral to this project. I'd now like to invite up LFR Captain and President of IAFF Local 644, Adam Shrunk, to talk more about how Station 8 will better support the firefighters who live and work here. And we just want to say and acknowledge and thank firefighters who, on a weekly basis, leave their own homes to come make a home at our stations.
Thank you, Mayor, and thank you for all of you that came out this morning for this. As president of the Firefighters Union, my primary responsibility is to represent 300 plus firefighters, paramedics, air techs, fire mechanics, and fire inspectors who all work together to keep our community safe. The primary focus of our organization is to ensure our members are able to return home safely every morning to their families, to ensure they're appropriately compensated for what they do, and to, God willing, help them get to a happy, healthy retirement. In contrast, the city's focus is to make sure that they have the people, the equipment, the facilities to keep the community safe. So how is it that when we come together in a station like this to share priorities, how that works? Now, Chief Engler brought up a lot of really good points about the health and safety aspect of a new fire station and how that affects us. The other part of it is the mental health aspect as well. You know, we spend 24 hours a day here at the fire station. We work nearly 3,000 hours a year. It's about a third more than the common citizen, or 40-hour employee as it would be. We work together, we live together, we eat together, we exercise together, we train together, we celebrate little wins together, and we mourn losses together. We respond on everything in a 24-hour shift to somebody with a bloody nose, to multiple cardiac arrests, multiple alarm fires, horrific car accidents, and a lot of those all within a single 24-hour shift. The horrors we deal with daily are more than most people have to see in a lifetime. To have a safe and comfortable place to return to unwind, to fellowship, to laugh or to cry, is more important than the citizen can understand. And in spite of that, we still have a lot of support from our community and appreciate it. Without the tax dollars to fund something like this, it doesn't happen, and I want to thank you the most. I want to thank our elected officials for directing the money toward this station and doing it properly. We could have got chintzy on it like we did in the old days and made just a station that was functional. Instead, we have one that is functional and comfortable and will facilitate a lot of years of good response. Also want to thank our user design committee. We have some of our own members who spend countless hours researching and looking into what makes a fire station effective and comfortable and functional. They spend a lot of time doing that, and I appreciate that. And of course, the architect and the builders who put this together did a great job. It's an amazing facility. So in closing, I would just want to ask that like I say, as much as we appreciate the support, we need that continued support. If you aren't aware, we have several other stations in the city that are in similar states of dilapidation as the one we just bulldozed to build this one for. So we will continue, the Lincoln firefighters will continue to push themselves to the highest level to provide you the greatest level of service in responding to your emergencies. And we just ask that you continue to provide us with the facilities and the equipment that are at that same high level. Thank you all again for providing our members one piece of what it takes to be successful, safe, and effective in responding to your emergencies.
Thank you, Adam. Next up, I would like to invite BRW Architecture Principal Ray Holliday. Ray was the lead architect for this station, and he'll now share a few words about what this project means to him and to BRW. Ray, thank you.
Hey, good morning. I just want to take a few minutes just to thank the City of Lincoln and his leadership for giving BRW this opportunity. I've designed a little over 360 fire stations throughout the country, and this one's extra special to me. I'm from Lincoln. I grew up here. I currently live in Texas and have for 25 years, but when the opportunity came to come home to help out the community and to design a new fire station, I jumped on it instantly. So my wife's from here, and I'm from here, and we have a lot of family here. In fact, my in-laws, John and Janie, are here today. They allowed us to crash at their place when we came up for meetings and so forth, so special thanks to them. So I really want to thank them. Couple things about the station. We had a great design committee, as you already heard. We went through 11 different designs to kind of arrive at this one. So we looked at a 1-story, a 2-story, we even had a 3-story. And so we landed at what you see here today is about a 1.5-story building. And we really kind of wanted to kind of seamlessly come back into the community. There was already a fire station here. We put the new station right back where the old one was. And we just kind of quietly wanted to come back in and build this facility. We wanted to kind of blend into the community. We didn't want a lot of attention. We just wanted to harmonize with the neighborhood. And so that was one of our major goals. The materials you see on the building, like the outside of the building, you'll see like it's got red brick. The red brick is the exact same color as Irving Junior High. In the rec, in fact, when I was in school, I used to work at the rec center there over at the junior high. So, but the rec center brick is the same here to kind of blend in the community. The colors are kind of neutral. The gray, it's actually a cementitious product. It's a concrete product, so it should last as long as the building. It's a neutral. The beige accents around the bay doors and stuff are kind of neutral. So the intent is the building's kind of timeless, and so for the next 50 plus years, hopefully it doesn't stand out and says, hey, that looks like 2025. Hopefully this building kind of goes the test of time. A lot of key features of Chief Engler kind of mentioned here. It's a healthy building. The building is designed to kind of keep carcinogens out of the firehouse and kind of keep it clean. We have lots of natural daylight throughout. Every occupiable space has a window to allow natural daylight to keep the station healthy and kind of help save costs and utilities. I need to thank my team that couldn't be here today, Marcus, Ashton, Catherine. Ashton was our project architect. She's actually my daughter, so she got to work on the station and spend time with grandparents, and so that was extra special there. Last, I'd just like to thank Lincoln Fire Department, Chief Engler, Chief Jones, and I want to tell a little story. So getting older, so that's all I got is to tell stories. So we were in a construction meeting here about halfway through construction, and we were meeting right after lunch, and Chief Jones stepped out of the job trailer to take a phone call, and before he left though, one of the people at the meeting kind of had an upset stomach and asked if anyone had any Tums or so forth. He didn't have any, and so he said he was okay, and we kind of started getting the meeting kind of going and kind of waiting on Chief Jones to come in from the call. Chief Jones kind of came back in, and we sat down to start the meeting, and he handed over a bottle of Tums to the gentleman who was having kind of some stomach issues. And he actually had ran home, because he lives just around the corner, and brought back this gentleman some Tums to help relieve his pain. And if that doesn't tell some unselfishness that happens in the fire department, I don't know what does. So it really kind of inspired me, as it did everyone else, of it just doesn't stop in serving the community at the firefighter level. It's also at the administration level. So I'm really impressed with this fire department. So anyway, I've taken up my time. Just want to say thank you. I appreciate the opportunity.
Thank you so much, Ray, for bringing your expertise and your heartfelt commitment to building in Lincoln and to your, what I understand is now is very much a family effort. Thank you. Our partners on the Lincoln City Council played a vital role in supporting investments that enhance our public safety response, and here to share more about why investments like Station 8 are so important to our community members is Lincoln City Council member Justin Carlson, whose Southwest Lincoln District includes Station 8. Council member?
Thank you, Mayor. What a great day for Lincoln Fire and Rescue, for this neighborhood, and for our entire community. As someone who was born and raised nearby, I went to school right down the street at Irving Junior High, go Aardvarks, and now represents this district on the Lincoln City Council. I'm so proud to be here today and celebrate the completion of this new station. Public safety is our community's and the City Council's #1 priority. Station 8 is an impressive demonstration of Lincoln's commitment to public safety and to the well-being of the first responders who keep us all safe. I want to thank everyone who contributed to and collaborated on this monumental project. In Lincoln, we get big things done in the name of community, and our new Station 8 is the latest shining example of that. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Councilmember Carlson. Our new Station 8 is a concrete example of the City of Lincoln's commitment to the health and safety of our community members and the first responders who ensure exceptional public safety. And those will continue to be our ongoing priorities and commitment to you. With that, we would be happy to open things up for any questions from the media. Any questions? There are some traditional fire poles in this station, and you know, it's a question for our LFR team. See?
Sure, we gotta get back. Yes. What was the cost of the construction of the new station?
Construction alone was about $8.5 million. Did you want to? Okay. Yeah.
What is it? Maybe this for Chief Angler or? But what does it mean for morale for the Station 8, the firefighters coming to this new home and seeing it, and kind of what was their initial thoughts to it all?
Sure. Well, I think, you know, we talked about a lot of the features that make this station different from other stations, but the other fire station was back from 1958, and it really wasn't built with a lot of thought into things like getting our personnel from the time of dispatch out the door. It wasn't thought about sleeping quarters that you know, they had a big bunk room that we had 10 people sleeping in and stuff. So President Shrunk talked a little bit about what it really means to people, and I think having a facility that meets the modern day working conditions is incredibly important, because health and safety, you know, those are all very important things that we look at aside from response. And so we've got to make sure that we take care of all of our members, and those are the thoughts that went into the station. So it's a much better work environment. A lot of people may not have been in the old station, but there wasn't a lot of daylight. Those things affect morale and mental health and stuff. So this is a big difference. The other thing that's unique about this station that wasn't in 1958 is this one was designed by the firefighters. You know, the firefighters had all the input into what they were looking for in a fire station. So that's incredibly important, because it is their fire station, it's where they work, and they were able to design it.
Other questions from the media?
I know that this station hasn't officially been open as far as like, the firefighters going out. Are there any thoughts about the next station that possibly may have a new station coming their way?
Yes, we are actively trying to identify our next steps with facilities. As Adam mentioned, as the chief has mentioned, facilities really matter, and they matter not only to our community response times, but to the health and well-being of our personnel. And we have a lot of stations that are older and not designed with modern needs of the workforce in mind, and just frankly have been under-invested in over time. Our facilities age, and we really are going to continue to have this conversation with the public about ensuring that they understand that their taxpayers are helping to support incredibly important investments like these, because we have to continue to make sure that public safety in Lincoln is strong. Our facilities are a big part of that. So yes, we'll be continuing to identify next steps in other areas of the city. Any other questions? Okay. Well, thank you so much. We're going to move into the next part of this celebration. Chief, do you want to lead us through the hose uncoupling?
Let's do it. All right.
Okay. Okay.
You guys all want to grab a section of the hose? Okay.
I always have trouble hiding